Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Bear's Workshop. We are here for the 224th Flyover video of the Nikola factory in Coolidge, Arizona. Throat's a little dry today. Welcome back, everyone. I see JJ's here. My charge Tesla is here. Olivia's here. Tyler. Tyler asked a couple of questions in the chat. Who else is wondering about these two questions? When is Nikola going to announce a Gorilla customer for BEV or FCV? I'm wondering that, yes. Waiting for it. I'm pretty sure that they're out there, and we just haven't heard anything yet. So I'm not sure what we're waiting for. So we will see. When is Nikola and TCE going to formally announce the hub details? It's another question we're waiting on. Another one related to that is, where is the Arizona hydrogen station going to be built? So would like to know that too. Well, let's see. We got Shane here from UK. Nice to see you. Norden says hello. How are you? Just giving you guys a couple of minutes to get in before we get started. But there's 32 people on. That means there's some people that haven't hit that like button. So if you guys could like it. And Stevie's in his house. Okay. I don't speak slang, so I'm not sure what his house means. I mean, I'm in my house too, so that's kind of weird. I don't know. All right. Let's take a couple moments and take a look at the stock price and see where that ended up for the day. We've got Nikola ended up at 580. Closed at 549, so it was up for the day 31 cents. Opened at 564, shot up to $6 real quick, and then shot back down and stayed down for a little bit and came back up towards the end of the day. So not a horrible trading day, though it's certainly off from where it was a couple weeks ago. So we'd like to see that come back. But the market on a whole, there was a lot of down on the market. Lucid was down 12 cents. Ford was up 24. NIO is down 66 cents. And Polestar was also down 24 cents. They're getting into the low 8s real soon. And they were not there a couple weeks ago. All right. So now we're at 44 people. But we still only got 21 likes. But we're still going to start the video because I'm a nice guy. Or maybe I should say, not starting the video until we have 40 likes. Should I do that? Would that be cruel? That would be cruel. So I guess we need 21 likes, and then we could show you all the massive things going on today at the Nikola site. Let's see if that jumps up here once the delay gets to you. 21 likes. Come on. Or maybe the viewer count will just drop down to 0. All right. Oh, it just dropped. That must have hit. All right. We're going to need to rewind this. Whoa. All right. I was going to start it anyway. I would never deny you guys footage just to get likes. Unless I did like a episode where I was drinking beforehand. That's when I do stupid things. But at least we got up to 26 likes. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't make me beg. All right. Hi, Bear. When's hydrogen truck come out? We're going to be looking at the betas soon. We haven't seen them in person, but I know that they're coming out soon. And when are they going to actually get into production? That'll be next year, probably towards the end of next year. That is the plan. That is the reason for this next section, is to expand the line, and that one production line will be able to make both battery and fuel cell semis. Norton says don't start till we have 30. Well, at this point, that means I still wouldn't have started because we only have 28. I'm not going to hold that over your head. I'm not that type of guy. So we flew in low today. Wanted to get a good look at the test track. And as you can see, the test track in the middle of the screen, about like right here, you can see the guardrail. And right there, nice shot of it. And we'll pause right there so you guys can take a look at that real quick. The guys doing the guardrail they are still working their way around. They're probably about 75-80% done. You can see this is a drainage ditch, so anything right inside the road is drainage. The site is getting a lot of rain this summer, which is always odd for us. And you're going to see lots of areas around the site that actually have standing water in it. This being one of them right here. Got standing water here, here. But all these spaces where the water is standing is areas that are retention basins and that they have lowered on purpose. So that is perfectly normal. You can see the guardrail is going completely around here. It wraps all the way around to the east side, and that's where the crew is that is putting in those guardrails. That's where they're at now. Or you can see the wash station. Don't see too much activity going on there. Don't know if they've completed that or not. We could take a zoom in real quick. Yeah, let's zoom in right there. All right. Can't tell you too much from that. If anyone's familiar with semi-wash stations, maybe it's something that looks familiar, and maybe that's. Oh, it looked like that piece right there was elevated. It looks like it's something on the outside. But in any case, let's keep going. Olivia asks, are they producing BEVs and FCEVs? The FCEVs are not on the production line as of right now, unless they're just making one. They're not production ready, and they are in beta right now. That looks finer than frogs. Hair split 3 ways. I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. All right, I'm going to stop it right here. You can see that there's roof trellis pieces all over the place. Got some here, got some here, got some here. We got some laid out right here. Some of them are laid out here. And there's more up here. And this looks like this may just be plain steel. These look like steel columns, but I can't be sure. We didn't get a good look at that. But those look like columns. Over here you can see they're still working on the perimeter grade beam. And then more roof trellises. You can see there's a lot of utilities on this side of the building. Right there is some. Right over here is some. And we've got rebar cages right here. Those are probably going to go right around the area of where the perimeter grade beam is. You can see that we've got a crane. We did measure the crane. We'll show you that in a minute. And you can see here they are stacking or laying out all of the roof trellises to attach them to the beams that will be holding them up. And so that's what the crane is doing. The crane has actually started working. Olivia asked, what are they going to do with the old test track? They're going to leave parts of it there. They're going to utilize it. Part of it is a road to get over there, and I'm sure that they'll use it for storage or something. But I think the general idea is that they're not going to be shutting that down, or removing it, I should say. Norton wants to know if we have some NASCAR races in the future. That would be pretty awesome. I don't think that is going to meet their qualifications, but that's okay. Still would be fun. I'm still waiting for my invite to drive my Model S on that. All right, here we are measuring the crane. What we did was we got up to the height, held our camera horizontal as best we could, and to see what the proper, or what that height was at for that crane. And I will tell you it was 175 feet. Nothing you want to fall off of. Be very, very bad. Olivia says, geez, looks like we had a rainstorm. Yes, there's been quite a few rainstorms. We've had a good monsoon. Here you can see this retention basin area right here has a lot of water in it. So do all the concrete footings. They're all flooded with water right now. And there was quite a bit of water between the two, between the staging area and also between the new construction. That area is supposed to be lower, and it filled up quite nicely. Skeeterman says that crane is no joke. Yeah, it doesn't look that big from like when it's all collapsed and put down, but I'm sure it goes even higher than 175. They're not lifting anything super heavy, so they don't need a great big crane. So this will work. And you can see all the water that's over here, this area. Took all the water from the parking lots and from the roads, but that's what it's designed to do. Shane asks, does anyone know how close Tesla is to putting a Semi into production? Like, have they passed NHTSA tests? I'm not sure if they passed NHTSA tests. I don't think that they're going to have too much of a hard time with that, but it does tell you where they are in their production. They've definitely got some trucks out there testing for different organizations. So over here, we're going to take a look. We've got a medical health clinic, a mobile health clinic has come out, and they're probably doing free checkups for the employees to make sure that they're doing good. It's a perk of working at a place like this. So I'm not sure anybody knows how close Tesla is. We got some frames over there. There's either 8 or 9 stacked over there, and you can see the boxes next to it. There's quite a bit of boxes that have been delivered lately. You can see them stacked up. And here we have a whole bunch more frames. Now, we did a rough count. It's kind of hard to see because of how everything is angled. But we're looking somewhere around 47, 48 cranes in there. Or frames, not cranes. Okay. I was close. Nikola appears to be hiring, says Lockbert. I believe that they are. William James says, hey, Bear. And I say, hey, William. Hey, William. So has the heat in Arizona calmed down or not? Because where I live, it was 85 degrees. Well, the heat's been relatively easy this year because of all the monsoons. So it's kind of nice. Like right now, it is a mere 101 degrees. And that is a cold day in Arizona in the summertime. All right. Cabs. There are a lot of cabs. I lost count, but I've written it down. So let me find my notes. How many cabs? Wait. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Give me your guess. What's the guess on the cab count? What do you think? I'll give you hints. It's less than 200, but it's more than last time if you watched. Skeeterman says, happy to see Nikola stock cool off a bit. I've been stocking up and will continue during this down spike. Good for you. Tyler says, Elon is a complete genius. I got to wonder why Elon would move to BEV semis in serious numbers right now. I just completely doubt he will. I don't think that he has any great motivation to do it except to back up his word. Just because it takes enough batteries to build, is it 7 or 10 Model Ys? I think it's 10 Model Ys could be built with the batteries for one semi. And that means 10 Model Ys at $60,000 is $600,000 worth of car that you can't build. Yeah, and Tesla is saying the Semi will be ready every year for like the last 4 years, and it's still not. 185 cabs. Somebody counted real quick. No, I didn't even show the whole video. You're close, but you're not there. Torstein says 170. Let's see. I'm curious when PACCAR and Volvo are with contracts for their EV semis. They have a huge existing customer base that uses their diesel and gas trucks, and that may be an advantage. That is an advantage, but they also have to get further range on their trucks because they're not quite there yet. Dumb Moral says 139. Olivia says 140. 45. Mr. Boring says 123. All right, I'm not going to keep you guys hanging for too long. I counted 178 because they started adding. So if someone puts up 178 within the next 5 seconds, they were right. If they didn't, if you put it up like in a half hour, it's not going to count. But yeah, there's 178 cabs that I counted. And you know, at these old eyes, they're not always accurate. And we do have a decent amount of trucks. We've got another couple of new trucks out there lined up, ready to go. It looks like they're sellable trucks. I'm not sharing VIN numbers because I don't need people making guesses about what each VIN number means. Skeeterman was only 7 off. There you go, Nordy. You nailed it. 178. Bam. Good job. All right. I didn't count the trucks, but there appear to be about 25. There's 2 out in the charging station in the old test loop. We got 2 in the chargers right there. We got 2 up against the main building up here, and then a bunch more. I didn't count. Yep. Everyone. You know what? Let me make my guess real quick. Okay. There we go. Had to throw in my guess. Let's see if I'm right. Shane says, I'm a truck driver, and if you sit in the Tesla Semi in the middle, you're going to have 2 blind spots and a big nose in front with no visibility. I think they're solving that problem with cameras. I think they're going to have cameras in the front, and they're going to have cameras on the side, and they're going to have multiple cameras. I heard something like 17 or 18 cameras. Nording, I cheated too, just so you know. I got to be completely honest, guys. I'm lying. So, anyway, there's 2 more trucks. Those both look like to be test trucks. The one with the number 12, and the other one has a temporary license on the side. Croquette, or is that crochet? They will put cameras everywhere, like in their car, so you have to watch displays all the time. You can do that. I know that there's people sitting in the southeast looking on displays, flying drones on the other side of the world. If you can do that, you can pilot a semi, any type of semi with cameras. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. So here are guys who are putting in the guardrail. So you got one truck there, a guy with an umbrella digs a hole, another guy sticks in a post, and they just keep moving every 6 feet or so. And then guys behind them with the metal rails, and they bolt them in. I know, sounds like fun times. Here's our awesome overview going back. You can see there isn't also any real activity around the dyno building. I don't know if they're done in there. And there's no activity because there's nothing being dynoed right now. So don't know if that's complete yet. It may be. That building actually, when you look at it, it's pretty big, especially compared to the wash building, because the wash building is going to hold 1 semi. And that the dyno building looks like it could hold 20. I was wondering if we paused or if the camera froze. So, not a super long video today. And here's all our Patreon. So, hey, thanks Patreons. We do appreciate you. I'm going to just go ahead and rewind it so anyone who joined us late can catch a little bit of the show and see what was going on. All right, you guys got any other questions about what we've seen around the site today? Please feel free to put them in the chat. I am doing a live stream in about an hour and 40 minutes with Brian for my Tesla weekend, and we will be talking about all things EV. We got lots of topics to talk about today. New cars, people getting laid off, just different things like that. Interesting EV topics. So if you're available, come join us. 1 hour and 40 minutes. And you'll have the pleasure of hearing me and Brian chat out our trivial stuff. How many Nikola trucks does Anheuser-Busch own now? I'm not sure that they own any of them. I don't know even, because they might have been a lease, but they're only looking for fuel cell vehicles. So they may have some fuel cell ones on order. I think it's, well, yeah, they do. They have 800 on order. But I think that they've just gotten a couple for testing. Olivia, Lucid Flyover today. Yes, ma'am. There will be. Sit tight. We'll have you a flyover soon. Don't you worry about it. We flew over it left and right and straight up and sideways. Jordan, are they on schedule with phase 2? Yes, they appear to be. The construction started when I was told it was going to start months ago. So, yeah, that they are on schedule. They plan on finishing this building next year. I think Q1 is the goal, and they're going to expand out their production line. My Charge Tesla says Tesla split. Isn't that tomorrow? I believe that is. I'm not sure when that's going to take effect, but yes, Tesla is splitting tomorrow. So if you have 1 share, you will end up with 3. If you have 10 shares, you will end up with 30. 1-to-3 split. It's another angle looking at phase 2, which is a good angle to get because we can see stuff, and that's always cool. They started Walmart trials. Walmart trials were supposed to start on a certain day, and it was around this one. I just don't remember which day it was. But they actually had an official day for announcing that, which is just a little strange. Yeah. Just a little bit. All right. So our next live stream after the one with Brian today will be on Thursday, where we will be chatting it up on the Lucid Flyover and talking about, again, all things EV. So we are probably going to cut this one a little short today because we've almost gone through this twice. So if you guys got anything, let's get it in there. John Morrill says Sapphire. Oh, it's pretty, it's fast, it's the fastest car now when it exists. And yeah, but I still want production. Olivia says Walmart or Kroger. Walmart. Yeah, it's definitely got to be Walmart. We need the Walmart testing to be done. And Kroger too, if they have something going on. Sure, why not? All right. Well, we'll talk more about the Sapphire on Thursday, when we do the Lucid Flyover. All right. So if you guys don't have anything more, I think we're going to call it at this point. I want to thank everyone for being here, especially you. And we will be back in an hour and 36 minutes. So please join us for that. Everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.